What's happened, YouTube? Back with another Outer Worlds broadcast. Maybe. There it is, okay.
Went with the normal difficulty, huh? That'd be my pick for a first playthrough. Nice to see someone with some sense around here for once.
Sergeant Pascal, ma'am, I've been cogitating on how best to gain entry in the security ops. You know, nice and quiet-like.
You gonna school me on some of that newfangled academy training of yours? So long as it don't result in us being unceremoniously shot, suppose I could hear you out.
Tactical time dilation gadget. You are equipped with the latest in Earth Directorate technology. The tactical time dilation gadget slows down the world, giving you time to think as well as take action. You have a limited time in this mode. Standing still drains your gadget energy meter very slowly, while moving and attacks drain up faster. Gadget enemy meter refreshes slowly over time, but can be increased via other equipment and the science skills.
Sounds certainly part of it.
Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna fuck with that. Hi Luna, welcome to chat. Where you going, my boy? Remember, leave that boy alone.
Jepson and I are in position above the sector, Commander. Path's been cleared. Only encountered one guard. He's been dealt with.
As long as it was done righteously in the name of the Earth Directorate.
Refilling my weapons. Back on the ship. What? Because the wrong airlock?
Oh, doing that makes it. Oh, it drains. Okay, that's good. Updated test procedures. Updated tested protocols D-F and maybe B. Before sealing, each core will be subjected to the new battery of tests as outlined in the latest testing schedules. Update number 13250/F. This is in addition to the previous update 13530-D. If you receive 13520/E, it will replace 13320/D, but not 13521/F, unless 13550/B is still in effect. It is then the only even number test from 13220/D and 13520/F, and the penultimate test on schedule 13502/B are to be performed. Failure to comply will result in Tier 3 demerit assignment. That doesn't sound good.
You need to sabotage the transformer to disable the failsafes. This will allow you to open the door and proceed. I left the manual in the locker to your right in case you need it.
Thank God she had a manual.
Good. Now that that's done, did I forget to mention the alarm? Just ignore it and get to the manual override in the control room as soon as you can.
Appreciate invasive elements.
So be patient. And remember, failure will be met with severe consequences.
Where's the alarm?
Subjects, we all know that structure is only as strong as its basis matters.
Oh, whoops. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, well, fuck.
What's this?
Drug crash. Overuse of medical inhaler can cause you to experience a drug crash. While crashing, the inhaler is disabled, preventing you from healing further. To prevent crashes, ensure you're watching your toxicity closely. Investing in the medical skill can decrease the amount of toxicity you can accrue before the crash occurs.
Seeking cover! Preserve set progress. Breaking for cover!
Do I have anything in my inventory that I can use to heal? Food and drinks. You can eat food and drink you've acquired to heal while out of combat. Food and drink is cheap and plentiful, making it an excellent for healing up between fights. In combat, however, you can only use the medical inhaler to heal damage you've taken. Visit the medical inhaler tutorial in the codex to learn more about it. Food and drink can be consumed on screen manually or while out of combat with use inhaler. This lets you heal to full quickly. Medical inhaler, a miracle of modern science. The medical inhaler synthesizes healing drugs, equip pharmaceutical primers to the inhaler in the inventory, determining the functionality of your inhaler. Each use requires an inhaler charge for an inhalant to be synthesized. Charge is automatically generated by finding or purchasing drugs. Overuse in a short period of time can overload the body with toxicity and cause a crash, preventing you from using the inhaler for a time. Okay. I really don't like where my health is at right now. Not one bit.
We're encountering more opposition over here than Debris said we should. Nothing too
Are you in
serious,
space? Yes,
but
ma'am, I am in
distractions
space.
provided would be helpful, Commander.
I'm not in space, I'm on a planet or on an orbiting space station. Access console for communication tower broadcast management.
Comms are down. This is going better than I expected. The nearby elevator will take you out to the rendezvous point. I'll see you and your team soon in the skip labs.
Please cite messages. Arbiter Jackson. Subject quarterly report. I am pleased to report that it has been 805 days since our last mishandling of sensitive information here at Horizon Point. All personnel have been briefed extensively on the new procedures and the consequences of not adhering to such. Cadet Maori's lapse of judgment, those same 805 days ago, proves to be a lasting reminder to all subjects. Our vigilance will continue, and another 805 days pass without incident in the Sovereign's name, Warden Lewis. The Office of the Sovereign, subject to political missive. The last few years have been difficult since the death of our beloved first Sovereign, but the Protectorate remains strong. Our new Sovereign, the first son, and the guardian of our beloved matriarch, will lead us to a new future for all humankind. Our moral obligation to lead humankind was set back on Earth when the matriarch and the first presiding bishop of the Order of the Ascendant first envisioned our perfect society. It is our legacy, it is our mandate, it is who we are, but none of us can do it alone. Your neighbor takes comfort in knowing that you would not hesitate to report them for questionable behavior, and we know you feel the same. However, even the most upstanding subject sometimes need guidance. So remember, if you're not sure what to do, rely on your local vigilant. Horizon Point subject data. Welcome package. Be advised, all newly assigned personnel upon transfer to Horizon Point shall receive an exciting new welcome package. Working here is one of the greatest honors a subject can enjoy, and like all great honors within our perfect Protectorate society, there are equally superlative rewards. The contents of said welcome package are as follows: Ascendant Numbing Agent number 7, a 3-pack of the Matriarch's own Exaltation Lung Sanitizer, a personalized terminal message from the Sovereign's personal secretary on behalf of the Sovereign himself. Please direct any questions or comments to Arbiter Jackson. This quarter's confiscations. There has been a steady uptick in confiscations this quarter, and it has not escaped Arbiter Jackson's notice. Should he ask for more details, I will be sure to suggest that this is not cause for concern. Rather, our evidently increasing vigilance should be celebrated. A report from Cadet Alderman and a logbook from Cadet Corbin are currently being held downstairs in the security office and are scheduled for dissection and cataloging. Collection of bits left unattended in the atrium has also been confiscated and will be logged here for further analysis. Should there be any other findings of note, I will keep Arbiter Jackson. Oh, it's an and, okay. Downstairs in the security room. Oh shit! This is gonna hurt. Yeah. Where is the security room? Is this the security room? No, this must be the security room. So is there something here for me? Now that I read that. That must be the security room. Can't get in there. I love space too, Luna.
Give us a minute. Something's not right.
Oh, nice! That's what I needed. Maybe you save the game here. Pick up Cadet 4th Class Journal. Okay. The Vigilant was so proud when I was assigned to this research facility, but I've shamed him, shamed everyone. Arbiter Jackson frequently and forcefully reminds me that I am lacking in discernment and ability. Hold on, I got a text message. Okay. Reminds that I am lacking in discernment and ability due to my repeated failures. I even stepped in a pool of sick yesterday and didn't notice until another cadet angrily informed me. But everything pales in comparison to my inability to grasp the articles of the doctrine. Several of them seem contradictory on their face, but it must be miscomprehension on my part. As all aspects of the Protectorate are infallible, I am truly at a loss, but to admit confusion would only cast further doubt on my worthiness and add to my demerits. And if I accrue too many more demerits, mental refreshment awaits me. I know it's meant to make those who need it better subjects, but the stories I've heard of the unfortunates who return with half-lidded, absent stares, no longer themselves forgetting even where they are, sovereign preserve. Okay.
Whoa. Hold on. What's this doing here?
What's that? An
That didn't
explosion?
sound good.
Avara, Pascal, do you copy? Niles, say something.
What the fuck just happened? I see smoke.
Oh.
Commander, what do I do? Everything was fine, and then... Law, I think Pascal's hurt. I called out to her, but...
There is a 90% chance Agent Pascal is trapped under rubble. 87% chance she is mortally wounded beyond help. 85% chance she's deceased.
I don't
That ain't
understand.
good.
Everything went bad so fast. But we can't stay here. The mission. We've got to complete the mission.
Your new mission is to walk off that flesh wound, find Pascal, then return to the ship. Void the mission. You're lucky to be alive. You need to get yourself back to the ship.
What are you... Oh. Yeah, I guess I don't need those right now. But what about Pascal? What about the mission?
Your new mission is to walk it off.
But I thought you told me to look out for myself. Be merciless. But... I knew you were just saying that, Commander. We need to look out for each other. I'm just a bit dizzy at the moment. I'm sure it will pass. I sure hope I find her before the Protector sets their lamps on us.
Issuing urgent reminder. Time is of the essence. Please continue on to the Skip Labs to complete the mission. This unit will assist Agent Ibarra in his endeavors. Per Earth Directorate guidelines, an incapacitated agent's equipment is available for team use. Agent Ibarra's rifle is now yours, Commander. Using it may improve your odds of survival.
Commander, guards are closing in on your location. Agent DeVries, we need an updated tactical report. We've got agents down.
This makes no sense. There were no hostiles in the immediate area. No logical cause for that explosion. And there's nothing more we can do for them. This doesn't change our mission. We have no choice but to keep pushing forward.
Oh, I got my Big Daddy gun.
Minimize exposure.
Know about this weapon. Seems kind of slow. Pump station key card. I don't have that. Maybe I should have taken lockpick.
Hey, you there! Come over! What are you doing here? Why aren't you at your post? Has this whole facility gone mad? Something has transpired at Central Dispatch. I've heard gunshots, screams. I fear we may be under attack, but how? This is the Sovereign's Arcadia! I've attempted to raise anyone within the sector, but communications are completely down. And there was that explosion. Please, tell me you know what's happening here.
This is an emergency. I need you to skip lag.
Your voice. You're the one I spoke to over the intercom, but you're not Mallory, which means I let an unauthorized person into the facility. No. I am ruined. You've played me for a fool, talked me into an action that borders on treason. And now, the price must be paid. I'm a loyal subject, I swear. Why would you do this to me?
I did nothing to you. You were just in my way. Now I need to get into the skip labs.
Never. I'll not compound my guilt by helping you further. I'll just wait here for them to come and take me away. It is over for me. I need accepted. I know I'm still a loyal subject, even if no one else does.
It's obvious. It's obvious you're terrified of mental refreshment, but you'll just willingly submit to it.
What matter is it if I go willingly or not? The fact is that it is unavoidable. My latest perpetual appraisal of purpose was less than adequate. It's just sitting on Arbiter Jackson's terminal, waiting like a blade above my head. When the demerits for this are added, maybe I'll be lucky and they'll just execute me instead.
It's on a terminal. Here, I can find my way to help you out of that. Why?
I had no idea he had it in him to do such, especially for someone who'd gone through refreshment.
I'm sure I can convince him to give you a better appraisal if you let me into the skip labs.
You do that for me? Why did we go through all of this then? Oh, right. Mental refreshment. I see. I mean, of course I'll let you in. Glory be to the Protectorate. And, please don't forget to speak to him on my behalf.
Don't worry, Corbin. I got you.
Please remember what we spoke of.
Can I get in here now? Did I level up? On the screen, you can view areas you've discovered while exploring. Many locations are hidden by the fog of war, which automatically reveals as you travel. You can also fast travel to previously discovered locations by clicking items. Journal. The quest journal shows information on your active and completed quests. Here you can view details and change your currently active quests. Do that, see what it says. Yeah. Field.
I don't know what happened out there. This is all going wrong. Niles, he was a promising agent, but we've got no time for grieving. Take the lift behind you and get to me as soon as you can. It is imperative we retrieve this unsealed core and escape this station, lest his sacrifice be for nothing.
Messages from Cadet Alderman, subject hypothesis and retrieval. Warren Joan, I've been conducting a minor yet thoughtful and scientifically sound experiment alongside my daily duties. I have noticed a few peculiarities that have led me to believe that items swallowed up by rifts may in fact be somehow recovered. Now this hypothesis is in its early stages, but I believe with some dedicated time and resources we can dig deeper into the matter. Do I have your permission to proceed? Cadet, while I wish I could applaud your industrious spirit, your unwillingness to focus on your mandated work has given me pause. Do you not believe the decision to place you in this position was a wise one? Are you suggesting the plan is not an acceptable path to follow? May these questions open your eyes so you may see the root of your brazen effrontery. Set aside your hypothesis and instead redouble your efforts toward finding a cause for the rift's creation, as you have been chosen to do so. Machinist Vaughn. Warden John, your new work order is acknowledged and a roster of specially equipped auto mechanicals will be arriving shortly. Our team of mechanists are raring to get started. Surely with new methodology, our work of stabilizing the containment chamber will be all more effective. As a side note, I'd like to assure you that the mechanist Partible only has one auto-mechanical under his purview, so the rest of the fleet should remain functional as anticipated. So where is... Corbin's appraisal is likely on some kind of records terminal deep in the skip labs. If found, it can likely be modified, okay? Awareness and stealth. Enemies that see or hear you will build awareness. Avoid walking directly in front of an enemy's line of sight or approaching too quickly to avoid getting detected. After gaining enough awareness, enemies become suspicious and turn to face the disturbance. If they gain even more awareness, they will investigate the area they last heard or saw something. If they find you, they will become alerted and attack. Crouching both makes it significantly harder for an enemy to see you or hear your footsteps. The sneak skill decreases the rate that enemies can spot you. Look for various perks or effects that can make your footsteps silent.
Commander, be on your guard. I'm picking up increased security activity in your area. They'll be at your location at any moment.
I can't do any of these. Ah.
Or it is. You're being tested. It is not our place to question.
Patterns or lack thereof. I thought this new position was meant to be full of wonder and discovery, but no. Months in and I have nothing to show for my hard work except a legion of dismantled skip drives. All of them have malfunctioned in some fashion, and yet I can't find a pattern between them. Surely there must be one. Until we discover it, I believe it unwise to declare any drive as free of defects. After inspection, as we cannot truly know for certain, we must find the pattern. Only then can we understand the cause of catastrophes they come after. Entry 1. The other cadets and I were discussing the skip lore over luncheon, exploring the possibility of harnessing its power for the other applications, when a thought occurred to me. The containment seal around the core appears flexible, enough for a small item to pass through. What happens when an item makes direct contact with the core? We have been warned away from approaching it at all costs, but I wonder. After staring at a half erased note for a good 30 seconds, you realize science is way beyond your comprehension. Well, that sucks. Oh, I can't do that. And I almost took Lucky too. I almost did. Read that. Okay, let's press on.
Commander, can you hear us? Something's wrong. We can't get into the skip lab, and DeVries isn't responding to our comms.
In other words, we're trapped out here. So don't count on us for backup. We'll be busy keeping ourselves alive.
Don't worry about us. Just get to DeVries and liberate that core so we can get out of here.
View personnel records. Cecil Ivor Corbin, cadet for class. Perpetual appraisal of purpose. Cecil Ivor Corbin, cadet 4th class. Cecil Ivor Corbin has accrued an exceeding number of demerits, including but not restricted to a general error of befuddlement, mistakenly activating the skip lab's bridge at inopportune times, forcing the seeking ingress to wait up to a half a minute longer for him to correct his mistake, and repeatedly confounding articles of doctrine. Warden Jean has also noted the need to lecture the cadet at length on the importance of mental refreshment and maintaining the integrity and superiority of the Protectorate. In spite of this, the cadet continues to be unable to conceal his obsession with those few who have less than favorable outcomes, even though their inability to weather the processes shows the rightness of submitting them to it in the first place. As we all know, any worthy subject has the strength and constitution to emerge even better for the experience, something the cadet may soon have first-hand knowledge. Deleting all demerits suggests that the subject in question is fully recommitted themselves to the will of the Protectorate. An error on behalf of the user. If the latter, please submit yourself to your arbiter after confirming the deletion. Only delete demerits if you are certain ones. Yep. Updated. Appraisal sent to Central Command Headquarters. Philip Alderman, Cadet 3rd Class. Perpetual appraisal of purpose, Philip Alderman. Cadet 3rd Class Philip Alderman has accrued 3 demerits in the past quarter. He has mishandled and/or misplaced lab equipment and has been prone to distractibility and has submitted 2 separate requests of his superior and a mechanist in another facility. While Cadet Alderman has proven to be an asset to computational lab duties, his extracurricular activities are becoming a distraction. I fear this may result in the cadet deluding himself into believing that he is important enough to make such requests. Recommend placing him on a PIP, Purpose Implementation Plan, so his official duties may rightfully become the center of his life again. Additional warnings. Below is the watch list containing subject and their most recent warnings. Auto Contriver Langstrass, disheveled uniform, oil-stained breeches. Cadet Phi, suspected of spreading gossip. Divisor Arakosi, left eyepiece of electronic looking glass after use, second warning. Cadet Warden Novak, overheard laughing on duty. Cadet Mechanist Mallory, languid gait and posture. Have I leveled up? I've not leveled up. No.
The system. Enemy dead.
Alderman's Observation Notes Part 2, Entry 2. Today I witnessed Mechanist particles automechanical passing too closely to the chamber's walls and getting half its arm melted off in the process. I'm curious if all materials would suffer the same fate. Entry 3. I took the liberty of tossing a pair of Vaughn spectacles into the chamber this evening. Something odd happened. Just before it dissipated into the void, it appears to flicker as if attempting to reconstitute itself. I'll need more data to make sense of this.
Redo it then. Chemical shall turn the tide. Restoring the balance. Seeking shelter. Ammunition depleted. Taking cover.
Cleaning lab safety log. Day 1584. The containment chamber enclosing the miniature spatial rift anomaly has been determined to be in the state of stable. All levels remain within acceptable ranges. Day 1585. Per request from Warren John, Machinist Vaughn has ensured a delivery of auto mechanicals to the containment chamber to further monitor levels and bolster the chamber's power. Day 1602, Machinist Vaughn notes that monitored levels in the containment chamber have increased, just as we have theorized. More testing is recommended before officially updating laboratory protocols. Day 1607, the containment chamber enclosing the miniature spatial rift anomaly has been determined to be in the state of fortified. All levels remain within acceptable ranges. Oh wow, I can't jump that? Okay.
Boy, damn it! Can't you get anything right? You were supposed to be dead already. I shouldn't have depended on your unwillingness to play by anyone's rules but your own, working to my advantage. Oh, an infuriating miscalculation on my part, but one that will soon be rectified.
What exactly is going on here? Why are you doing this? I hope whoever you're working with paid you well to betray us in the Earth Directorate. So I guess this whole thing wasn't just because you're horrible at your job.
You think you can bait me with insults? I am a better agent than you could ever hope to be. Not that it matters. Very shortly, nothing will. Let me put this simply. Simple enough for even you to understand. The grand plan mandates this abomination of an experiment must die. And you along with it.
Being how someone else is always the one being sacrificed in these scenarios, it does it? And what exactly is the obviously flawed grand plan? I have a different interpretation of the plan. It says you're the one who has to die here.
Your righteousness is as unamusing as it is misplaced. I have no expectation to live through this either.
But why involve us? Why didn't you just do whatever this is before we even got here? And now it's just collateral damage. He thought you were his friend. Oh, yeah.
I was fond of him too. Saving him would have been preferable were I given the choice. But the plan cares not for our wants. I couldn't risk the delicate balance of the predictions. The mathematical computations involved are very specific.
Screw the math. It's not too late to stand down. Niles is still alive. Yep.
There is no too late. This is happening right on time, as it must. And whether Niles is alive or dead has no bearing on it. Farewell, Commander.
Oh, man. After this mission, I'm gonna have to get off and make supper.
Lovren's family has been killed by a naturally occurring rift anomaly. High priority alert to all Earth Directorate agents. Contact with Earth has been low.
Unidentified ships on the edge of Arcadia.
It's no longer just a spacer's choice, it's Auntie's choice. Greater value for your men.
Arcadian citizens, we've come to deliver you from oppression.
Well, at least she died.
You're not hearing me, Val. They were out there for almost 10 years. You know what usually happens to someone left in suspended animation that long.
Explosive cell death may result from extended periods of suspended animation. Death occurs quickly as the human body rapidly liquefies.
Exactly. And it would be my fault it happens. Oh, I never should have stopped looking. I can't face the commander right now, not like this. I'll be in the cockpit.
The Niles survived.
Welcome back to consciousness, Commander. Please accept your back pay for the previous mission.
Oh, nice.
It has been prorated according to the mission's failure and your unapproved 3,468-day sabbatical.
What?
The amount unnecessarily and unwillingly appropriated from Agent Ibarra has also been subtracted. Administering stern warning. Stealing from fellow agents is wrong. This unit is not programmed to judge the activities of off-duty agents. Revival protocols mandate a physical and cognitive test to confirm mission readiness. This is to ensure no unexpected changes have occurred regarding your abilities, Commander. Acknowledged. Your refusal has been noted in your permanent record, and an automatic grade assigned to your cognitive functions. An event summary will now be provided to improve your situational awareness, Commander. If you feel yourself beginning to liquefy at any point, please notify this unit immediately.
Only thing I... Whatever, go ahead, yep.
Following an aggressive merger between Anti-Cleo's and Spacer's Choice, the new corporate entity known as Auntie's Choice invaded Arcadia. Auntie's Choice claims they are following market demands and liberating Arcadia through the power of capitalism. Many have died. Unfortunately, their invasion fleet also exacerbated the rift anomaly created by Agent DeVries' sabotage of Horizon Point. This means no ship can enter or leave the colony. The rift also remains a threat to the colony. Current estimations suggest the rift will destroy Arcadia in the next 10 years. Give or take 7 to 8 years.
Bad. Ah, good. Plenty of time to figure out how not to die then. Wow, things really fell apart without me, didn't they? Yep.
Initiating reassurance. Do not worry, Commander. Prior to now, the probability of your intervention having had any impact on current events approaches 0%, while the rift is a low to medium priority concern. Agent Ibarra has expressed far more confusion and alarm about Agent DeVries' latest actions.
Heavy sigh, what's she done now? DeVries is alive. There's no justice in this galaxy if a traitor like her survived. Heavy sigh.
It has been confirmed that Agent DeVries was responsible for downing the old Earth Directorate surveillance satellite earlier this month. The satellite had been gathering information since before your mission. When it fell, it signaled agents across the colony, leading to the discovery of you and Agent DeVries. Agent Ibarra prioritized your recovery above pursuing Agent DeVries. This involved disassembling and rebuilding the astrogator to allow the incognito to travel to your location.
Well, certainly seems different. Rebuild the astrogator, is that even possible?
It is inadvisable. However, Agent Ibarra has had many years to teach himself new skills, though he has not shown the same aptitude in soap making, hydroponics, or cooking. This unit has also observed a marked improvement in Agent Ibarra's hygiene regiment since the satellite was brought down. He is shaving again, and routinely changes his clothing. Final update.
That's good.
Due to the deaths of every other squad member, Agent Ibarra is now a full agent. He is currently in the cockpit. Please extend your congratulations when you see him.
Level up! Skill improvements. Every time you level up, you earn skill points to spend on improving your skills. Spending a skill point raises the skill by 1 up to your current level. If the skill is specialized, that limit is raised by 2, allowing them to surpass your level. Skills are used for various checks across the game, often have passive bonus that is raised immediately and will allow you to access more and more perks with purchase. Okay. I definitely need lockpick. And man, I don't know. Maybe I go guns? Beach? I think I gotta go science here. Yep. Perks. Every 2 level ups, you gain a perk point to spend on unlocking exciting perks. Most perks are gated by skills, but some require the purchase of specific perks or the acquisition of a powerful item. More powerful perks are only available after you've acquired a certain number of total perks. This requirement can be fulfilled by the purchase of any available perks. You can favorite perks to help plan out your build on the perk screen. Okay. Unavailable. Wow. There's a lot that are unavailable. Okay, bullet shield. Damage resistance, base health, that sounds good. Ninja. 10% evasion chance in heavy armor. Unlock an additional weapon equipment slot. Pickpocket. Gain the ability to pickpocket others. Rapid recharge. After dropping to 10% or less gadget energy, energy recharges faster. 2.5 damage per each skill. Electrotherapist. 20%. Point blank. 100% sneak attack damage. 30% damage near enemies. Minus 15%. That's not good. You gain a critical chance with all weapons against all enemies. The chance is increased against strong enemies, such as leaders and bosses that aren't heavily damaged. I think I'm going to take that. Bullet shield. Oh. Take that health. Okay. All right, guys, that's going to do it for me. I've got to eat something. My blood sugar's low, so let me save this. Everybody, thanks for watching, and probably be on here later tonight to do a stream, or tomorrow. So we'll see you guys.